my life before coming to the rescue mission, I was raised in Hickory, North Carolina by Christian parents. My father was a Baptist minister. I have two sisters. I had started using drugs and alcohol at an early age, at around, I'm gonna say 10 to 12 years old. And it progressed really bad for many years. In the throes of my addiction, I drank and used just probably about every drug you can imagine. I've been very close to death many times. In 2020, my father passed away from COVID. And that's really what broke it. I lost it. I was in a really bad way and didn't know where to turn, didn't know what to do. And was on the verge of suicide. I got pretty close to killing myself. And, thank God I had some intervention. I went to a hospital, and that's where they introduced me to the Durham Rescue Mission, or suggested that's where I go. Because for so many years I'd been out of jails and institutions and stuff that none of that mess ever worked, and I always thought, that maybe this program will be better or maybe that program will be better, and never put God in the equation. I really didn't know what to expect when I came to the mission. All I knew at the time was that I needed help. And if I didn't find it, it wasn't going to be good. But I was so ready to quit everything and just do whatever I had to do to get myself together. I think it was my second or third day at the mission, and I was in chapel, and Brother Lenny was having service. And the message that day just struck me hard. And I went to the altar and rededicated my life to the Lord. And it's been awesome ever since. One really big lesson I've learned from going through the Victory program is that just to be patient, that with God's help, you can get through anything in life. The Durham Rescue Mission is, it's different in so many ways than any other place I've ever been to. All the other places teach you to be self-reliant. You can do it. You can do it. Don't mention a thing about God. But since I've been here, it's been obvious, I can't do anything without Him. Yeah, I would recommend the Durham Rescue Mission, and I do recommend the Durham Rescue Mission to many people. I have people in my life now that I've spoken to before about coming to the mission. And because this is where the help is if you want it. Since I've been at the mission, I've found direction in my life, purpose in my life that I've never had before until now. So coming to the mission has enhanced my life a lot, a whole lot. The way I see my future now, since receiving help from the mission and going through the Victory program especially, and getting a closer walk with God, I don't see any limits. I don't see any limits at all. If I had to tell the donors and the volunteers anything about the mission, is number one, thank you so much. And number two, please don't stop. That it's unlike anything I've ever seen or been through. And believe me, I've been through about every one of them in the state of North Carolina.